The following video contains strong language, themes of madness, and descriptions of body horror. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Table Goblins here on the Hunting Hawks channel. I am the sensual Leigh Joseph Bridge, your Dungeon Master for tonight, and I am joined by the xerothermic Hayden Marshall.
How the fuck do you even spell that? That's not a word.
The xenodochial Joe Dodds.
Look that one up as well. What was yours?
The xylophonic Tim Clark.
Isn't that?
And the xanthuous
Apparently this word doesn't
Graham
exist.
Pell.
What, xylophone?
Xerothermic. There's not a lot of adjectives beginning with X.
Oh, it's
Really?
oh, that's probably I can't do it. I'm doing it with a Z.
Yeah.
Oh, related
So I had
or
to-
sounding like a xylophone?
Like I said, there's not a lot, and I wanted xylophonic in it. I had X rated for Adam, but he's not here.
What am I again?
Xenodochial.
Both dry and hot.
Yep.
Having yellowish red auburn or
But
brown
dry?
hair.
No, that's not what the
There you
description
go.
was for mine. The description
I'm friendly
for
to
mine was
strangers,
like an
apparently.
off yellow.
You're
Oh,
what?
yeah, also
I'm friendly
marked by
to
yellow
strangers.
colour.
I'm the opposite of
Yeah.
xenophobic. That's a bit. I'm friendly to strangers.
Means hospitable.
Yeah. And don't talk to strangers. As long as they're in egg shape.
So, on last week's episode, our team made their way to the Tower of Vengeance to speak to Vizeran, where he gave them a shopping list of sorts of items throughout the Underdark that they needed to gather to perform a ritual to send the demons back to the Abyss. They left the tower and headed towards the Worm Writhings, which were next door to the tower essentially, on their way to retrieve one of these items, a purple worm egg, unhatched.
And possibly ever hold it.
And that is where we're going to pick up. So,
Central
guys, you guys are walking through this.
So-
It's the tunnels here are very,
Worm shaped.
yeah, they're circular. Where the other ones are, typical cave tunnels where it's any like random shaping. These are, because these are purely made from being burrowed through. It's they're all very uniform. They'll go for miles in a direction, only curving slightly, or they might have a sharp turn. It's still a maze of, well, it's a honeycomb maze of these tunnels. So you guys walking through.
I just realised something.
So,
Off topic. A minute ago, did I say I had my first CT scan?
yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you do when you're pregnant?
No, that's
No.
ultrasound.
Oh yeah. I meant
You're fine, don't worry. You're not
I
pregnant.
also had that.
come over a CT or
My
MRI
hand
now.
is pregnant.
Come over a CT or MRI now.
Either way.
It's due soon. Sorry, Karen.
Yeah.
I had brain fart.
We need an unhatched purple worm egg.
Why look at me? Yes.
I just wanted
Right.
to zoom in on that. Motion.
I'm no expert at
It's not in frame.
purple worm anatomy.
Good.
Right. But do you reckon we could cut one open if we kill it and get an egg from there, or have we actually got to go to and find a
Have
nest?
we got to find a mummy purple worm and a daddy purple
Yeah.
worm
Worm
and
and-
wait for them to kiss?
The
Yeah.
problem is though,
Is
you,
that
Or
right?
is-
you can't tell the difference between a male and a purple worm because the male one looks normal and the purple one's and the female one's got like a fucking bow in its hair.
Yeah.
Which means we could be killing a lot of
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wrong set.
animal
Or
Yeah.
is it a
I
case?
don't mean to shit on your plans, but we don't know the gestation period of a purple worm.
Exactly.
Exactly. We need an unhatched one, not
Yeah.
one that hatches on the way back and
Yeah.
tries to eat
So-
our brains.
so
or
do we-
whatever they-
Do we
could
cut
all
a purple worm open and
They could all be unisex.
yeah,
This is a very
Which means they could all make their own
non-thought out
custard.
plan.
yeah. Also,
All we know is there is a nest. We go
Yeah.
to the nest. That's probably the best bet.
Yes.
yeah.
What we could do, I mean, if we find it, then we could just use lots and lots of cold magic something to freeze it.
Yeah.
We've not got a bag of coal in.
No.
Yeah, but I'm assuming he wants an unhatched egg because it needs the embryo inside. We don't want to freeze the embryo and destroy it. But also I'm concerned that...
You can freeze eggs though.
Yeah, but I'm concerned that we're giving all this stuff to a wizard. I'm assuming he's a wizard. He's a wizard, right? Yeah.
He's definitely a wizard. I copied a spell from his spell.
What's to say that he's not going to open a rift to the abyss himself and bring whatever through?
Well, I
It's
did.
very weird.
I did a background check on him. I asked Elminster, and he said that he was okay-ish. Kinda.
There's the edge.
Okay. Tell you what. I'll when we camp down this evening, wherever that may be, I'll pop off a sending with the list of ingredients, and if Elminster goes, "Oh shit, no, we kill us all," then we call the whole thing off.
What if you
Yeah.
actually...
Okay.
The funny thing is, what if you send it off them, it actually becomes some sort of ingredient list for like a massive omelette of some sort.
Yeah. Perhaps the only reason he needs this is to build up enough energy to actually then cast the spell. He just needs a lot, like
Yeah.
scrambled egg.
Is it? Why is it some kind of monster energy drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With actual
Actually called the
monsters.
ingredients.
Yeah. I'm just because not being like you, Hayden, I'm not
What?
very like down with the magic and stuff. I can
Oh.
do some magic,
Hang on.
but you two like...
Don't be... That's a bit... I'm
Don't-
a bit like you. The fact that you can't actually cast spells.
I know I can do some
It's
magic,
like, I'm a
but
bit like you in the fact that I'm not. But, you know...
but when it comes to like doing the actual magic,
Yes, that's
I'm
what I do.
not like. I mean, yeah, he's a.
Carry
Oh,
on.
he's like- He's like a. He's a wizardy type. He's like Joe, but
Yes.
it's
But more evil.
but more evil. I don't want to be.
No, there's that term that... What was it? The enemy of my enemy is a friend.
Yeah,
But does that go the same way around, that the friend of a friend is an enemy?
yeah. I don't want us being used as like bait for a drow war.
I see what you're saying. I'll definitely get this list checked out with some
Yeah.
more learned scholars.
Same time,
And see if it's
we've
gonna
not really come
feel
across
everything.
any other plan that seems to be,
No.
or someone
No.
that goes, oh yeah, I can help. This
Yeah.
seems to be the only...
But we're like, it's like, oh, he's got plausible deniability of obtaining these things. Well, I just sent them out and got them, and they got them for me. It's like,
And people will be like, "Oh, you're the evil ones.
Yeah.
You did this."
Yeah, we're like that anyway.
yeah, I
We
just,
always get the finger pointed at being the evil ones for trying to be innocent, but
yeah, I just.
actually end up doing the wrong thing. What does that mean? You just add them.
Yeah.
Probably means just add them.
Plus, I don't know if he's. There was that torture chamber in there. It was like we didn't really like explore that tower.
Oh yeah, I asked.
Yeah, he was mega intrigued.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm
I
like,
feel that's
And
just a
from what
kind of that's more of an evil drow thing rather than a wizard thing, I reckon.
yeah. What if Leigh was in that tower and we never like?
There wasn't really any
We did
more
sort- we
to
did
the
sort of,
tower.
like,
It's
look in the
almost
torture room and
Yeah, but that's not to say that Leigh would be in the torture room. He could be in a prison somewhere in that tower.
There wasn't any prisons though.
maybe.
Not that we know of.
I mean, out of everyone Faerun, why that tower
Yeah,
in particular? There's a lot of towers and evil capturing people
yeah.
you've got scrying now though.
I have.
But I'm
So
sure.
you can-
in my book.
I'm sure like him being a wizard, he'd have like some anti-magic
Oh,
type
oh yeah.
scrying.
He'd have
thing, so, but you've
private
managed to
sanctum.
scry.
I kind of feel like that would be from the outside in there. I think once you're inside, you might be, because the only way you're going to get in is if he knows you're coming or you welcomed it.
Plus,
So-
Yeah.
if he's got something which like blocks things like scrying, couldn't that also stop messages? And if you've been sending messages, so
Correct.
it would be in that tower if he
He
replied for a
had
message.
a private sanctum
Mm.
ability up.
Or just like an anti-magic field that
No,
he can like.
no, sending works through private sanctum.
Yeah, right.
Teleportation doesn't. Scrying
Yeah,
doesn't.
just do as we are.
Carry
on, I'm just-
cautiously.
I'm just cautious. I just want to be cautious with
Yeah,
what
if-
we're doing.
If like we give him two of the items and all of a sudden he starts cackling with a finger pyramid of evil contemplation, going
Yeah.
soon I will take over the world.
Yeah.
We can start worrying.
That's-
then.
Yeah, because we've all been burned by drought before. I don't want to be burned again.
Both
No.
literally and physically
Yeah.
and mentally.
I'll tell you what, if I ask Elminster, I'll have a word with his name, Vajra Blackstaff. If either of them can do the ritual, I'd probably trust them more than this cackling evil guy who lives in the Underdark in his
Right.
giant stalagmite tower with the torture chamber.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
We'll try it. We'll see how we get on, and
Plus, if you think about it, one of the ingredients was blood from a demon lord. You kind of need to be able to get to the abyss, or
yeah.
have the abyss here to get that in the first place. It seems a bit pointless of, I'm going to bring the abyss here, but one of the things I need is to go there or get something from there in the first place. It seems like a complete waste of
All the
time.
ingredients do seem like they should be the sort of things you would use to send demons back to
Yeah.
demon land, really.
And as well, he did explain what each of the items was for.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did seem legitimate.
I mean, I don't understand this magic stuff just like you. But I don't cast spells. I'm not like him. Who
I
tries to
understand
be-
magic, just a minute, I can't fucking do it.
But
I'm taking magic in this shit on my next one.
The real magic is the friends we make along the way.
Oh, don't.
that sounds like some horseshit that a wizard would say.
Yes, that is some horseshit a wizard would say.
Okay.
Anyway, we've been working for quite a while.
Yep,
Shall we look at making camp?
maybe.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, if we kind of look
Joe, you
around.
notice a rumbling.
Oh, hold on. Does anyone else feel that? Action
Well,
stations, guys.
Tim
Yeah.
does and Adam does.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Couldn't tell which direction it's coming from.
No, just a rumble.
So, Adam, you stay here.
Stand
We'll
still.
get help.
So everyone stands
Nobody
still.
move.
Don't move.
I'm going to cast Wall of Force on. So it's a 20-foot round thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
What from underneath us? So if it's coming from underneath, it just hits them.
I'm just thinking because it's like how much I can do. So I can do like a 10-foot plane under us and a 10-foot plane like either side. So we're kind of like hedged in. I'll put us all in a 10-foot box.
Okay.
Is everyone happy with that?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
It's when you look
Um,
up. And it's
Well, we
just
can't all
comes
fit in, so 20-foot box. Can do that.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
the rumbling seem to be coming directly below us,
You
or
just feel rumbling.
Okay. We're not anymore. We're in a box of
Well,
force.
no, you don't.
yeah?
Do worms actually use the same tunnel, or do they just always create a new one?
Usually
They could
don't
do.
use the same one.
Yeah.
Usually like to borrow and make new ones each time. But then eventually they'll just collapse and redo again and that's it.
Okay. So hopefully this doesn't all collapse in on us, because then.
If it does, then we are screwed.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're in a
So
box
how
with
are
an
you?
open roof.
How have you built this box?
So it's like, so I can get 10-foot planes. So it's like 20 foot, and then same walls and ceiling and end caps. So it's 10 foot by 20 foot box, like
So
a
it's
cylinder
just a
but
box.
square. Yeah.
Okay.
Or like squeezed in.
It's at that point where you notice about 20 feet down the tunnel,
Okay.
one of the sides just explodes, and
Oh,
a purple
there it
worm
is.
just like bursts through, and then carries on straight through the other side.
That's fucking
Purple
scary.
worm.
Do you reckon your
And then-
dome's gonna do much against one of those?
I mean, nothing could come in through it. It'd be just like hitting this wall of force.
Yeah, but can it
Alright.
like swallow it
Can't
and then
like-
take it with it?
Also,
I suppose so.
the
Yeah.
bottom's not covered.
It is. It has a bottom.
No, it doesn't.
It's
It's just a
because-
dome.
Magic on-save device. I'm sure they said it is.
I'm sure everything else that it's been on, it's not.
Hmm.
So
That's fine. How big's the dome? Like 10 foot? Or is it?
10-foot dome thingy.
Enough
10-foot
where we
radius.
can lie down.
So it's
Sort
big
of
enough for purple worm to get in and just conveniently scoop out everything inside it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh boy. Do it. Ah, this sucks.
But anyway, that one seems to have passed.
It missed us.
the,
'cause-
you hear the rumbling is like getting quieter now as it's gone by.
Okay, so
They work on tremor sense, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Trevor sense.
Trevor.
I mean, this is only going to last for 10 minutes, and that's not quite long enough to get a good night's sleep. Unless I whips up an old teleportation circle back to somewhere that's not here. Only downside is then we have to go back to the tower again and carry on from there.
I could.
Well, you know the circle for the tower.
Yeah. What I mean is, like, we won't ever make any progress. Like, we'll travel for 8 hours, go back to the town, rest, then travel the same 8 hours again.
Do you reckon they'd be attracted to like a group or a single?
I mean, at this point you have been walking for a while, and this is the first one you've seen.
Do you reckon they'd be like attracted to like a single thing or a larger group of?
A larger group would make more noise, but I think if you're a single one, they'll be quite keen to.
I mean, I don't think we're going to have much that's going to be making more noise than old Blockules here.
Yeah.
With his heavy, stampy footprints.
What I'm thinking
In
is,
this campaign.
if I cast Find Steed, and
see what you're doing.
have my
Find Steve, and it will help us get rid of Trevor's.
have my horse walk, say, so far in front of us, it'll please Graham because it'll then get eaten and that.
I'm in favour of this plan.
Sure.
Also, it kind of like lets us know ahead of time that something's coming, or at least we'll be able to prepare.
But does it help us with a rest? Unless you have it just kind of walking around in circles for 8 hours.
I could do.
But then is that better for us to just quietly lay down where they won't
Well, if
be attracted to us?
if we're not moving, and I just have it walk around.
What I mean is, like, if we're all laying down, they might not be attracted to us at all. Whereas if that's walking around, it'll attract a worm, it'll eat a horse, and then it'll come for us.
Not necessarily.
How long does this all last?
We've got 10 minutes, so about 8 left.
Oh, well, we've taken on the worm before. So
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
And how is it going to be any different from when we're taking normal watches? And
I mean,
I think from normal watches you can go, oh, there's something over there, not just suddenly there is something
normally
around you, because it's just like
burrow up from underneath
Yeah.
where we can't see them coming.
yeah, but
We'd feel it.
we can feel it.
Okay. Well, lower probabilities being, we've gone for 8 hours, and that's the first one we've seen. So if we rest here, we're less likely to encounter one, because I'm guessing they don't all tend to travel in packs.
I'm assuming they wouldn't travel in packs. I'm guessing they're like alone.
So it's probably the best place to go where one is heading away from us.
Yeah.
That we
Like
know of.
that one.
Or it's the worst place to be settling down, because we know there's now one in the vicinity. I'm overthinking this, aren't I?
Yeah.
Should we just risk it and hope we don't all die, as is tradition?
as is what
Yeah.
we've done for the past
If we wake up
year.
dead, then
Then we know.
It's fine, we'll just come back to life again.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So do you want me to conjure up a horse?
I think it's best if we
not
don't
leave it.
sleeping.
make our presence known.
Okay. I'll leave it. What do you fancy for dinner tonight?
What you
Horse.
making?
Whatever. Any requests? I can do it.
I would like some tasteless mush, please, as is tradition.
I shall cast create food and drink and create whatever people desire.
Mashed potato.
Yeah, Chinese food, please.
It's mashed potato.
I'll create Chinese food for Graham.
It's like that.
Hayden has
it's just
Chinese.
mashed potato.
I want gone off Weetabix and hot like
Could sculpt
You
it
can
into
have
the
that.
shape of food. It's like, delicious
Joe, I
burger.
give tasteless chicken nuggets, and myself,
Sweet.
I have a pizza.
Great. You've got a
Made
flat
of mashed potato.
circular
Yeah.
slab of mush.
Yeah.
Just from Brooklyn on more mashed potato.
I'll magically flavour it so it's not bland
Yeah.
mush.
Just basically put butter in it.
Yeah. Oh.
Right,
Spicy.
so you guys resting for the night.
Yep.
Let's have some watches.
First watch. Last.
12.
12.
12.
Okay.
One of them was a natural one.
I'll take second watch then. No notices.
Okay.
One with the lasers. Ooh. 10.
Okay.
I'll go in well.
Who's got
This is
third?
fine.
Get one.
I'll have lost watch.
Well, this is you both then.
Not good. I'm inside the game, not looking 5.
18.
Okay. Nothing of note. You'll rest up for the night.
Okay.
So you make your way again.
Well, before we go too far, I'd like to examine the tunnel that the purple one just made
Okay.
and see if I can kind of see any difference in like the composition of the wall, like if it's more gritty or crumbly than the
Okay.
walls have been working through. So see if I can like tell if it's a
If it's
tunnel is
all
recent or
unusual.
not.
Yeah.
Might
Make
be useful.
a nature check.
So where do you think the like Earth goes? Is it like eating like? Cause it must be eating the Earth surely.
Yeah, that would be
to,
24.
24.
This tunnel appears
It-
to be made of tunnel.
I mean, obviously it looks newer. 'Cause
Yeah.
it is.
So there is a visible difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But from everything you can see, mainly through the moisture of the soil that's been burrowed and the stone that's been burrowed through, like residual moisture, that seems to be the only indication of whether
Okay.
it's a newer tunnel or.
So if we
older
come
tunnel.
across a moist tunnel, it's more recent one.
Not doing this again.
The innuendo was who begun. It's good to know.
In your hand.
So, you guys carry on for another spell.
I have several spells.
Very good.
Oh, I forgot to cast Sending. Someone remind me again this evening.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys make your way again. There's a couple of times where you hear a little bit of a rumble, but nothing, and it dies down quickly enough. As you guys are walking along, you hear footsteps. So I'd say it'd be,
Coming
it
towards
would
us.
it'd be Joe and Tim that hear the footsteps.
Coming towards us.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Oh god, the purple worms have
They're not
spread.
particularly trying to be quiet. or anything
Okay.
like that.
Purple millipede.
Can we tell, like, roughly, is it like a two or three people or a huge group? Or
Make
Or one
a
big
perception check.
Like some sort of big.
24 again?
24.
Yeah, just kind of
It's-
rough.
It is, in fact. I will tell you how many it is, Joe, seeing as you're so inquisitive in your questions. 5 people.
Sounds like 5.
Do we?
One of them with a slight limp or wearing shoes.
How do you know this? Because I can see them there, right?
It's us.
Okay. I'll just take the hilt of the sun sword out and just have it by my side,
Are we going to hide or make ourselves known?
and just. I suggest we get by the walls. We don't want to be,
Let's look non-threatening.
as non-threatening.
Casual interrogates the
Yeah.
woman.
Don't mind this hook horror.
Yeah.
He's with me.
Okay, so if you walk by them, just do it. Alright?
Yeah.
And just sort of like.
It's going to be
Shall,
like,
shall we act as if something's around and just like, no, don't move.
let's be casual. Be
Yeah.
like on the Shaun of the Dead
Yeah,
when they
just
walk
pull
past
back,
that group
right.
that's like exactly
Yeah.
like
Alright.
them, but like the opposite versions. But alright,
Okay.
alright.
Oh, what if it's a Duragar?
Well, I think we know what will happen then, Tim.
Yeah.
In where the tunnel sort of like bends around to the right ahead, you see now stout figures turning the corners. The broad shoulders,
Could be gnomes.
long beards.
They look Dilgarish.
Could still be
As
gnomes.
they
Tim,
come
hide your face
closer.
quickly. Hit
Hide
your
your
nose.
I've got my
Helmet
new
down.
armour on. They don't know what that looks like, and I've got sun sword, so they also don't know how that.
Pickaxes on the shoulders,
There's not 7 of them.
light
is there?
coloured skin, reddish
5.
beards.
Oh, yeah, okay, light
Okay.
coloured and red. Yeah, that's a bit more. normal.
And as they notice you, they're just sort of like,
Good morning.
Please tell me when you do that, you have something on it.
an egg. He hasn't found any new ones, it's just a chicken egg. What brings you all down here?
I'm not saying a word.
We heard the worm linings were nice.
Exploring.
Yourselves?
What about you?
Yes.
Just sort of looks
Digging.
at his pickaxe and it's like, mining?
For
That seems reasonable.
Yep.
Well, nice to have met you, good sir.
Why are you all being weird?
weird people, wasn't it? You?
Honestly, 9 times out of 10 we've encountered someone down here in the Underdark. They've tried to kill us, and we're still trying to gauge if that's something that's going to happen here, or if we can all just pass by and
That seems
say
fair.
goodnight.
That seems fair. Well, we got no problem with killing you unless you're going to attack us first.
They are Dorogar, aren't they?
No, they're
No, dwarves.
Oh, the dwarves.
No.
right.
No, well,
Well, we'll be on about our business then.
Question. You haven't seen any nests around here, have you?
Nests.
Purple
What?
worm nests.
No, I train.
Okay, thanks.
You're looking for a purple worm nest.
yeah,
Kind of.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
We're
just
thrill seekers.
just
we
an
love-
Oh, so you're hunters. I'm guessing.
Yes.
of a sort, yeah.
Yes.
What kind of hunters would you say?
Well,
There are some that call
good
us.
luck.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't say I've ever.
Our reputation.
I can't say I've ever experienced any purple worm hunters. At least not any successful ones.
We're a rare breed.
Yeah. Getting around by the
So
time.
far, we have killed one.
That's one more than any other purple worm
Oh.
hunters that we know of.
Okay,
So you could
alright.
say we are quite proficient.
We have 100%
We are-
success
we got-
rate.
Yeah, so, okay.
If you don't mind me asking, where do you all hail from? Would it happen to be over Gauntlgrim way?
No.
No.
No. Make a persuasion check.
Can I make an insight as well?
Yeah, make insight check.
Persuasion 15.
Do I have anything on insight?
Mithril Hall.
Ah.
Oh, isn't that? No.
19.
Very guarded, but
Yeah.
you kind of think that that's just because he doesn't know who the fuck you
Yeah.
are, and you're just some random weirdos that he doesn't see a lot of humans down in the Underdark.
Shall we mention
Mithril
the
Hall,
work of the
yes.
battle hammer?
Famous companions from there. Dristan. What's the other guy's name? Like the
Dristan.
companions of the Mithril Hall.
Do word and
Something like that. Perhaps.
I mean, I don't really know what you're on about, but
Oh, well,
look, we're just doing our job.
everyone has
Same.
traits. He's like the,
Yep,
he's
well,
like the drow.
safe travels then, friend. We will,
And to you, hope you
go
find
our way.
your purple worm nest.
Yeah.
Hope you find your
Yep.
mining.
Mining.
Thank you. I hope I do too.
What are you mining?
Be
Just out of
seeing
curiosity?
you then.
Bye.
And then just sort of like awkwardly just like walk between your group, just like
Yeah, he'll be moved to side. Alright. Like,
right.
The temptation to be like,
do they not have any weapons on them, like apart from
Yeah, it's
their
got like
guns?
a couple.
They don't really seem very heavily armoured for
No.
people who are walking around in.
No, you
Class
kind
of
of you
fake
kind of
people,
get
they're
the
quite
opinion that
light-footed
if
though, aren't they?
anything
So
if anything would come their way, they would run before they would.
Immediately die.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
they're smaller
Perhaps
than
we
agile.
come in on this way back when we find their corpses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll
See
find
what
some
they were
gems.
really-
If we find their corpses.
Anyway, onwards,
Yeah.
companions.
Okay,
That's
so
a bit for a hole.
you carry on for a bit.
Yep.
You hear another couple of like light rumbles.
Sorry.
Yeah.
One that gets a bit louder. You don't see anything, but you do notice like cracks starting to form in the tunnel.
Okay.
I want everyone to make a dexterity saving
Oh.
check for me, please.
We're near two, aren't we?
Yeah, everyone's near me, so you get +5.
So,
Oh, good.
well, that's still a big old natural one from me.
1, 5, 6, 2, 4,
Uh,
5.
Hercules passes, unless the DC's like
What did Hercules get?
like 19.
Yeah, he's
I'm hoping. Blockules got 12.
So Blockules failed,
Wait,
you
so-
failed.
So badly.
I fail. I rolled a 9. Well, I got 9.
You got that right. So
I
you
think
failed.
21.
Blockules got a plus
21,
5. That'd be 17.
You're fine. Those who fail take.
There's a 17 pass because Blockules gets plus 5 from.
Oh, so
Yes.
yeah, so he's
Yeah.
fine. So it's just you and you.
Yeah.
You
Wait.
take
Will Blockules
14 points of bludgeoning damage as rocks fall. Everyone dies. No, so rocks fall on you, and you are currently trapped
Oh.
a little bit under there.
Will Blockules take any of that?
No, because it's all hits me arcane ward.
Oh, right.
But you are
It's-
trapped. It's just like your leg is under a
Yeah.
rock sort of thing.
It's like trying to move some out of the way. Try and pull it out.
Squidge out.
With the Joes, is it like just like hovering just slightly above him with the arcane walls trapping him down?
No, it's sort of like it would have that would have stopped the impact, but now it's just like resting on it.
Yeah, it's like the weight of it gently resting upon me.
It's like the shields in Mass Effect, where it's like it'll stop it at a certain speed.
Ow.
So what do you do?
Not help it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hand
you're
it.
not
Blockules.
supposed to be underneath that, Tim.
Yeah, block
No,
release
I
can
know.
easily just like lift the rocks out
Try
and
and-
help you out.
Didn't even break the sweat.
Cool. So
Yeah,
you
we might
four,
need to move
place
because that probably
sucks.
made quite a noise.
Yes.
yeah, so you four.
Yep.
Get up.
Is everyone else alright?
Yeah, can I just say that we try and maybe
Drax,
hastily
okay.
try and make a bit of a move? 'Cause-
Yep.
That's when you hear
Oh shit.
Draxus.
Draxus and Adam.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Ah,
Oh.
shit.
He's meant to be dexterous one.
Are they
Alright,
on the other side?
come on, Blockules, get Draxus out.
Oh, we've been cut off again.
So
Oh.
Blockules just like he starts doing it, and you hear the rumble in it.
Blockules, stop doing that.
And it's just like,
Okay.
what is? Are you? Is everyone okay in there?
We're all dead. How are you?
So Graham's all right.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
else?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
A
fine.
few scrapes, but still living.
Are you okay?
We're all right. Took a bit of a knock, but I think we're okay.
Is Baker alright? Yup.
Yeah. wait.
I hear the disappointment.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
I like how even through all that,
We're,
he's still held on to his can.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really see him. But I think that's just because he's doing his.
Oh.
He's stealthed off, has he?
Well,
Put
and
a
that's when,
light
you,
on.
that's when you hear just like, nope, I'm here. I'm just invisible at the minute. Because it is pitch black and
shit.
he
25
doesn't
still?
have that.
Oh dear.
So Drax lights his, like, you hear the sound of like
yeah.
torch fire. Yeah, he's here.
Oh god.
Okay.
Are they on opposite side to us?
So they're behind us, like.
We'll
back
try and
where we
find another way around.
Yeah, okay. Just be
Yeah.
careful.
Remember, Adam can't get lost, so you'll be fine.
Well, we
Yeah.
might head back to the tower then, or if we can find another way.
can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe meet up with them dwarves. They might know a quicker way back.
Yeah.
If you find a
Maybe.
beholder's eye on the way, pick that up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, if you decide to kill a Gristro as well,
Yeah. We need the
and a
heart.
demon lord, just see it, kill it.
Some
You
devil's
handle that, right?
mushrooms.
That seems like it's more your speed.
Drops of blood from a demon as well. If you find any of that.
Well, I'm sure drops.
Sure.
I'm sure. Actually, to be fair, I'm sure drops of blood from Adam will do.
It's going to be a demon
Stephen
lord.
Lord, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think he's quite that.
Yet.
Plus,
So,
I'm pretty sure Adam would be a devil. Sold his soul for sure.
Yes, we follow the path.
We'll meet up with you again.
Yep.
Alright.
Try not to kill him,
Godspeed.
See you in a
but
week's
if you
time.
have to.
Which one?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. So you
Well-
guys carry on for a bit.
That's annoying. Splitting the party. That's
Oh,
the
well.
thing you don't want to do. Just
So-
us 6 now.
Which one?
So you guys carry on for a bit, and
I'll summon Hercules 7.
So we actually have more than we had before. Hooray!
dun, dun, dun. So you guys carry on for a
Yeah.
bit,
Yes.
and comes time to rest up for the night.
Yep.
Okay.
Sending.
Yes, I'm going to cast Sending.
Do you
Who are
sending?
you sending to?
I'm going to cast Sending to
Elminster.
Elminster.
Okay.
I'm going to send him this list of ingredients, which I've counted as like 19 characters worth, and then say,
Is it safe?
yeah.
can do it in multiple messages, can't you?
I can, but that's a fact. Yeah, so I'll send the list and be like, is this ritual safe?
What is its intended purpose? Seems to be some kind of demon summoning, but
Shit.
but not from the abyss. It seems more drawing them somewhere. Is that the intended?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, and I'll cast sending again, and I'll be say, this is the suggested plan from, what was his name?
Visra.
Yeah, from Visrin. Been tasked to get these ingredients. Plan, plus Gromp's grimoire to unsummon the demons in Enzerbrenza.
Sounds like a plan. He doesn't say
Seems legit.
There's a momentary
Yeah.
pause.
It seems like a legitimate spell. I will research it further.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
We're going to be on the verge of casting that. You're also going to get a message.
Wait! This will go terribly badly wrong. And I'll cast basically the same thing to Vardra,
Yeah.
but I'll lead with, this is a plan from
Visra.
Visrin to unsummon the demons. Any thoughts? Any idea where we can get these? And then sending again with the list of ingredients.
Okay. This is a hefty list, but it seems like it will have the desired effect. Those items are not going to be easy to find.
No shit.
Do you already have any hints?
Right.
Should ask them, for
Gallery of the Angels. and-
anatomy of a purple worm and nesting habits.
Yeah, I'll send back. Currently in the worm writhings, looking for egg. Possible lead in labyrinth to the south. Angel feathers. Possible demon lord sighting. Any help?
I am unable to provide any more assistance than what you already seem to have acquired. I will see if I can acquire some of these, but it seems unlikely. Demon lords are all down there.
Well, this just in. Wizards are useless. Looks like we're going to have to do all the work yet again.
Cool. At least it seems a legit spell then.
Yeah, it's not like, oh no, this will actually seal all the Demon Lord's power into this guy and make him super duper Demon Lord 5.
Well,
Wait, is that on the table?
puts me at rest a little
You
bit.
got an actual one, didn't you?
I did.
Puts me at rest for a little bit then.
Yeah. So it's something, at least.
Mm-hmm. So you guys resting for the night?
Yep.
Your watches rotate and nothing of note.
Good. Okay.
Morning comes, or
What we assume.
time to rise comes.
I'm going to swap out some spells as I am
Okay.
doing so.
So you guys carry on walking. You
How-
notice
Sorry. How far does it seem that we've been walking between rests? Does it seem like
again, it's like when you're walking through
oh, so
the
we could
Underdark. It is still
we could have covered a mile. We could have covered
We've
Alright.
walked 10 miles,
Plus the
we're
worm
only 50
riding
yards from
is-
the
And because-
start
because-
Massive.
Yeah, because the worm writhings, one is massive, and because it is ever changing because of the nature of the tunnels that make it. There is no map there. There's no sort of if you go here, turn left, turn right, and no, because it is just.
So at some point,
Yeah.
left won't exist, but there'll be like 2 rights instead.
Yeah.
Which you haven't already encountered in the Underdark, but it seems more common here because of, like I said, because of the nature of the creation of the worm writhings. But as you're walking along, what are you?
HP 69.
Nice.
So you guys are walking along, and the tunnel now seems a little older.
This one's very dry.
In that, whereas the other ones are almost perfectly circular, this one is like crumbling at the side, so it looks more like still round, but it is
It's got a
more
bit
of
crumbly.
yeah.
It's all shriveled and dry.
A foul stench and a cacophony of faint hissing voices
Sounds about right.
rises from ahead.
Oh no.
The tunnel plunges sharply downward into a vast open cavern, dimly lit by luminous fungi and bisected by an underground stream. Tall reptilian humanoids stand on either side of the stream, waving makeshift weapons and howling threats at each other in a hissing language. The group of creatures closest to you has a captive lashed between 2 stalagmites atop a low rise in the cavern floor. That floor is some 20 feet below you, down a steep but navigable tunnel, whose walls are piled high with rubble. The creatures are preoccupied with their conflict and haven't noticed you.
So these
Okay.
are 1T then, I'm guessing.
These creatures, do they look
Have we,
So-
snake-like?
have we seen them before?
Oh, right.
Okay.
Do they look?
I'd
Lizard
say,
folk?
Joe, you would recognise them as troglodytes.
Oh.
Have we not met the
We've met a
guy in
troglodyte.
the
Oh, yeah, yes,
Society of
yeah.
Brilliance?
Yeah, so yeah, you would recognise. Yeah, because you've met him.
They're arguing
Recognised
with
the
each
captive.
other?
Yes.
So,
It's
it
so
seems
you've
to be
got like
2 separate
you've got a
tribes.
stream down the middle,
Yeah.
and you've got some here, and they've got a captured troglodyte here, and then some over there.
Oh,
we-
right,
arguing
so
with
one side have got a captive.
Yeah.
Do we recognise the captive troglodyte as being?
You don't recognise any of the troglodytes.
We've met a troglodyte, haven't
Yeah.
Yeah, one of
But-
the Society of Brilliance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt
Not all of them are the
He
same.
Yeah.
is not here.
Is the captive a troglodyte?
The captive is troglodyte.
Okay.
Everyone else in there is troglodyte.
there's like 2 rival factions or
Yeah,
something.
it
Yeah,
kind
this
of
seems like
seems
a turf war.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
this,
learn from
should-
our
should we-
mistakes when we went to what's his name, where there was
Slubladot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
well that one. But
So
then
make
also the
a
more recent
make
one as
perception checks, everyone.
we?
Because I feel like-
Nice.
Last time we got involved with other people's business, we just
I
sort of fucked it.
I feel like this is going to end up in another demon or
15.
It's this Slubladot again.
15 as
Huh?
well.
18.
15.
17.
15 as well.
So you two notice the other side of the tunnel behind the other group.
Uh oh.
The worm tunnel continues. Joe
Is-
and Tim, you also notice where the rocks are piled up to your right as you're looking down over this cavern. There's like a faintest breeze just coming through, like you could, like it's like a secret
it's up to
entrance.
Okay.
The air is not as foul that way.
Is the captive troglodyte on like closer to us or on the other side of the street?
Closer to you.
Okay.
What if we go down here?
Yeah.
I'll show you the map.
The air's not as foul.
No, because there's too much of it.
Secrets.
So we can get through said secret passageway? Whether
You'd have to like take some of the rocks out, but yeah, you could.
Maybe
That would be
be
nice.
careful because that might attract attention.
It's tricky, but at least it'll let us get round where we possibly need to
But then
be.
they'll
going.
go, wait, they've gone through there. Go to the other side where they're coming from.
they don't know. They don't
Right
know.
now, I
they're here.
suppose.
Um,
But they probably will do unless you do it quietly. But it's not really a quiet job, is it?
no.
It doesn't look like there's a lot.
Fuck it, go for it.
Yeah.
Can move a few rocks quietly out of the way and
Yeah, it's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
And it does open up to a little dark tunnel.
yeah. I'll if anyone's going before me, I'll just like keep an eye out and
Okay.
I'll probably help moving it just because
Yeah.
of strength shift.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Do you want me to go?
you can
It's
go
too
first
big
if
for
you
Blockules to go down
Okay.
Oh.
want.
Well, do you want to go down, see where it goes,
Can do. Yeah.
Should we go and then
and then I can always stay here with Broccoli's and
Yeah.
do we go down
call in
to
the cavalry, or be
Yeah.
a distraction, or something, maybe.
You want us to go down? Heavy hitters?
Just stay here in case.
Yeah. Well, me and Hayden will go down and check it out and
Okay. So you go down. It's about 100 feet winding. But then when you get there, it's blocked again by more rocks.
So there's nothing actually here.
so it's like a dead end.
No, as in you could move the rocks out of the way. It looks just like this one, like rocks have been put in front of it. It's nothing that you wouldn't be able to just take rocks off and.
Want to move him and see where it comes out first?
Can
so
do.
we know where.
Just move a couple and just do that.
Okay. So you managed to take a few out.
Yeah.
Looking inside, make a perception check for me.
Come on. Higher than a 10.
Oh, that'd be you. 2.
24.
You don't see shit.
24.
24. You notice in there is one troglodyte just sort of like leaning on the wall, just arms folded. And you also see like the remains of what look to be like dead dwarves and drow, and a circular pit that you can't see in, but you can hear just like murmurings of people in there.
Prison of some
I'll
sort.
go up.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring the others down and I'll wait here?
Blockily, though.
He can cause a distraction that end while we try and
Or just walk straight through it.
yeah.
In the hat.
Greetings, I am Major Marriott Sweets.
I'll go get the others in a
Yeah.
minute.
Okay.
I'll wait
See,
at the bit where we've seen that and
Okay.
I'll wait for the rest to come down.
Right, if you're waiting there, I want you to make a stealth check for me.
It's just a single roll with my Cloak of Elvenkind.
If you put your hood up.
13.
13. That is luckily enough. the troglodyte does sort of just go. And just carries on, just leaning against the wall.
Is he?
Every time when
Where-
the noise
where-
in the pit just like.
Where is he? Is he like
He is pretty much directly opposite.
looking at where I could come out, or
He's just sort of like glancing around a little bit, just not really paying attention to anything. Every time that when the noise in the pit gets a bit louder, he'll like kick a skull in there or something. It's like
okay. And I'll wait for the others to come back.
While we've been waiting, I've been able to count how many troglodytes there are roughly in total, like shouting around down there.
yes. Numbers are significant.
Oh shit, he's moved.
So- In front of you here, on the side closest to you, there are 22 troglodytes,
Okay.
and one of them that seems to be the leader of this group of troglodytes.
Okay.
And then you've got the one that's like lashed
Tied up, yeah.
tied with two more up there with her.
Okay.
On the far side, you see a fancy-looking troglodyte
Oh yeah.
who looks like he's in charge over there, and 8 more troglodytes.
Okay. So about look at 33, 34.
Or something like that.
We can take him.
I mean,
That whole thing just seems to look like some sort of like trial or something.
yeah, sort of looking at the context of it, can we get a rough idea of what's going on?
Make
Insight the
insight check.
Yes. Don't speak of crystal.
19.
18.
Okay, so as you're looking, it seems to be, from what you can piece together, they're maybe the same tribe, but something happened.
Fractured.
The fancy one on the far side has got a shiny sword, and the one on this closer one seems to want it, like the one in charge of this closer one seems to want it, and the one lashed seems to be something important to the fancy one with the sword.
Okay.
You found it, or
That could be a token of leadership. This is the rebel uprising they wanted.
It
That's
doesn't
his
look
wife.
like it was made by troglodytes.
No.
Look, on a closer inspection, it does look drow made.
Okay.
so he had it and maybe stole it, or why has this person got this? Bloody right now. Eternal squabbles that have nothing to do with us.
Yeah. Either way, I'm going to, while these guys are sort of faffing around the tunnel and coming back, I'm going to start casting the telepathic bond ritual.
Okay.
Head back the tunnel a bit.
Yeah, you got plenty of time for that.
What you need is like a reduced spell so you can shrink Blockules down a bit.
Yeah.
Or have you tried just telling them to transform?
I don't know.
That's
Go to old form.
Yeah.
Odrod.
Could I take it Hercules could shuffle through the tunnel? Is he-
He could climb up the ceiling.
Oh,
Fill in every one of your characters next.
Okay. I'll whip us up all a little telepathic bond so we can talk.
Yeah.
If I was to just come in range, all of a sudden I can just, it's like static.
Yeah.
I think I can count.
It won't be you, Tim, I'm afraid, if you're still down the tunnel.
Yeah, I would have gone back up the tunnel.
Yeah.
A
Easy
little
enough.
bit just to
I say that you
Yeah.
can be close enough that everyone's in the
Okay, yeah.
range
I'll
of
do
this.
that. Give us a bond.
Yeah.
So
Right, so you're all together now. What's the plan?
How do we get
What
past
is
that?
that? Spam.
I mean,
There's one guy.
the options
Hmm.
are...
Put him in the pit.
What pit?
There's a pit down there.
Pit down there.
Okay, what? Is this going to be Adam kicking a dude into a pit scenario all over again?
I was
Could be.
thinking more King Leonidas from 300.
Okay.
But without us shouting this is Sparta.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
also-
Because this guy actually seems like a knob.
Okay,
It's
so
not prisoners.
what, we go down there, we kick a guy into a pit, and then we can get round and ignore all this mess?
Yeah.
Sure, this
Okay.
we didn't get any
Oh.
further than this.
There's only one and the rest are...
Okay, so
That
that's
we're
one
aware of.
option.
Yeah.
The other option is we just plough in and kill everyone because we're humans, and that automatically makes us right, I
Yeah.
guess.
What was in the pit?
Couldn't really see...
That's the bad option.
So it could be zombies and he's just like Adam's pit guy, or it could be prisoners which need freeing.
Yeah, but if we put him in
We
the
should
pit, then
probably
prisoners
check
will
if
turn
they're
to shreds.
We should probably do something about those prisoners.
Yeah,
Unless
but
they're
if
Troglodyte
they are-
prisoners, then
if
it's
they
kind of
are-
an internal
yeah.
affair.
So,
Or if they're drow prisoners, and then
well, there's
it's a bit of an
There's-
ethical...
4 of us in a Hercules and 1 of him, so I'm pretty sure we can overpower him and then just have a look, and if it's bad, he goes in.
Yeah.
If it's good, he still maybe goes in,
Well-
maybe save the prison.
I'm guessing being a troglodyte, he's not supremely individually powerful. If I pop up, snap a whole person on him,
Yeah,
you have a look in the pit. If it's bad, off with his head. Job's a good one.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good deed for the day.
Yeah. And
Like
then,
everyone else from then on.
and
Yeah.
then sneak, away we go.
That's the thing, we need to be quiet
Oh, okay.
down there.
All right.
What
Otherwise...
about
I
Blockules?
mean,
He'll find his way. This
I-
is John.
I
He
think
found you last time when you went through that crystal thing with Renelle, so...
I'm thinking if we can make it to the other side, they're kind of. I'm thinking maybe just have him just run across, and they'll be like, "What the fuck is going on there?" and then go back to their fighting. Hopefully, and just leave him be.
They might be
Maybe.
that obsessed with their internal squabbles, he can just kind of like,
Mhm.
like round the side.
Let's just walk through the middle.
Yeah.
Excuse me, coming through, pardon me.
So,
Could you turn him invisible?
I was thinking more dimension door, just like hold on to it and just boom over there. But
I
if
think
it's,
he might be a bit
bit
big
too
for that.
big,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless you were of an equivalent size, but
Yeah.
I don't have enlarged reduce, so that's a non-starter.
Plus, if you had reduce it, negate that, so you could just follow us anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's deal with this pit situation first.
Alright.
See what happens there.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do sneak.
So you guys are
tunnel.
sneaking down. So on
Sneaky.
stealthy rolls.
I'm not stealthy.
Sneaky stealth rolls.
Yes.
Including, is Hercules staying with Blockules?
18,
For now, yes.
16, 18, 16,
So
22.
22,
10.
10.
Also 10.
16.
Okay. So you guys get down the bottom, and as you're, as Tim and Joe are just like looking through the rocks,
Shit.
and then Troglodyte.
Whole person.
Okay.
It's like, you can see Joe through that just.
Just like peek out down the corner.
I've got a weapon and I know how to use it.
So
Quick, have a look in the pit, see what's going on.
Go through.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we see how far down does the pit go?
as you go up to it, 9 feet.
9 feet.
That's not
Yes.
a big pit.
That's not very.
And in
More
there
of a
you
divot.
see. What do you see?
Is it like a baby
What do
pool?
you see? You see 2 drow and 4 dwarves.
Oh, like surface dwarves, not
Surface
Zergar.
dwarves. Well,
Being funny, but this isn't. I mean,
How do they look?
one guard and a 9 foot deep. They could have
they look
got out and
like
overpowered.
they've been prisoners for a while.
Okay.
And as soon as they see you, they're just like, "Oh, you gotta get us out! You gotta get us out, please!"
Tim, so is they bad? Is that who's down there?
4 dwarves and 2 drow.
Still held there.
So they're prisoners then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll. You've got advantage.
And it's an auto crit.
Well, it's a 19 and an 18, so that's lots.
Can you do less than 13 damage with an auto crit with all your brutal critical and all that shit? No.
I think you can't do
I
less
didn't mean
than
for that to
I
fine,
don't think
but
you
it
can
did.
do that on a normal hit.
Yeah, I think a normal hit would have
So
done it.
if I got a 1, then a 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 4.
His head comes off.
No, not really.
Teamwork.
What would
Alright.
be the least I could do?
But as you get closer, it does fucking stink.
Oh yeah, Troglodytes.
I'll
Famously
try and-
smelly.
Oh no, yeah, because a lot of crits
Are they
with a crit we do max damage.
tied?
Oh yeah, you do max damage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you've got a
I forgot about
what dice do you roll for your
D12.
a D12?
D12.
So
And the first
it's
attack,
got
which is a
13
6
points
as well.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Are they tied up, or are they?
No.
They're just in
no,
there.
No.
I jump down into the pit,
Stab the drow.
And it's just like, what are you
and
doing?
I offer my hand to the dwarfs first.
Make a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage on this because you're not a troglodyte.
Oh, good. I'll take the 28,
Yeah, take your hand.
and I'll
I'll reach down as well. Just
Well,
try.
yeah.
I'll try and help them up.
Easy enough. Helping dwarves up. They're a lot lighter because they don't look like they haven't been fed for a
Yeah.
while.
What do the drow look like?
Same. Gaunt. They're like, will you help us as well?
Do you want my
I'm
help?
standing there. with
Tim,
my arm in the pit.
just, yeah. You're on the straight and narrow now.
I know.
Thunder.
Make a persuasion check. Straight roll.
Straight roll.
On this one.
You want my help, do you, fucker?
Natural one. Natural
I've been rolling like shit today.
Are you like doing this, like, grab
So-
the hand out and it just turns to a...
He's just got like
They're
one
ju-
hand on
they're
your sword.
just
isn't
like-
he, doing it?
Who are you?
That's not important right now. Do you want to get out?
Timus, Decimus, Marinus.
Have you killed the
Tim,
guard?
the drow slayer.
My friend did.
We can try and make our way out.
I got his
They
head.
sort of like line each other up.
There you go.
Manage to climb out. And
Who
then
wants this?
They look at all of you round there and just nod
Do you want his head?
and then fuck off.
Okay.
They both
Say
just
that as a no.
straight into the.
Fine, rude.
Straight into the other troglodytes.
No, they go through like they see that.
Oh, where we
Sort of
came
Oh,
from.
They
Oh.
what about the dwarves?
The dwarves are just like sort of like hanging around you, just like thank you for your help.
No
Fine.
problem.
I'll dish out
They
some
were
rations to them.
they're just like
I'll be like, here you
they're
go.
wolfing
Give them
out.
like 2 days rations each.
They're just like we were part of a larger group. We were captured by.
miners, perchance.
Redbeards.
Hey,
Yeah, we
Oh,
Go
yeah,
that
that's
way.
a-
You'll
Then
probably
literally like
Hayden's.
a day that way.
Oh, then again, you'll probably
There's
come
one-
from
Actually, no, there's a cave in, so you
Yeah.
might not be able to get by. Never mind. But they're about.
There were more of us captured.
They didn't mention that.
What do
though,
they
did
want with you?
No,
Why did they
Well,
capture
no,
you?
our whole group was captured
Oh, so
What,
this
by
would be the same
the
group then.
Troglodytes or
by the Troglodytes.
What are they doing with you?
Every couple of days they pick one of us out, and they just looks at like the gnawed on bones.
Oh,
they're eating them. Do you think maybe we should go into the cave and just kind of put an end to this whole?
That one seemed to die pretty easily.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, but
we've got
there's-
lots of
we're
big
not-
boom go spells.
We're not fighters.
Oh no, we
Yeah,
are.
no,
we're good.
apparently I am.
Well, that's your choice,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
there's
my friend here just took that guy's head off with one swing.
great, but there's a lot out there.
So,
And
33.
there's more
33
than
swings
that.
then.
Yeah, but I can
Oh, there's
swing.
that-
I
there's
can
more
swing
than
at
those.
least twice
Okay.
every 6 seconds.
There's more caverns in this place, and as you're in this place, you see like there's the big door that leads out to the main hall. There's two more, like
Okay.
either side of the pit. There's two more.
Okay, so there's a lot of Troglodytes.
Do you happen to know why they'd have one of their own lashed to a couple of pillars and one's waving around a fancy sword?
From what we can gather, the I don't know the names.
There's a
or
fancy
anything
guy with a sword.
Fancy guy with the sword is the chieftain,
Yeah.
and the other one that's opposing him, he's like the
Vizier.
the captain, the warrior sort
Okay.
of
So it's a
person.
military coup.
There was there were Drow that those guys were from, and their leader had that sword, and the captain killed him, but the chieftain claimed the sword for himself.
I see. So
So
they're
who's
being a little
the-
bit
so-
overlooked.
So in revenge, they took her mate. They took his mate.
Okay.
Oh, so it's a female Troglodyte.
Wouldn't tell.
Well, this seems
Had a bow.
entirely petty and bullshit.
Which they'll probably kill each other over anyway, especially if we used to give it a little nudge.
I just kind of
secretly
feel like it's not
invisible
worth
assassination.
wasting our
Power
valuable hit points and spells for.
Yeah,
Yeah, unless you want to transform into a dinosaur and go. Oh,
Could be fun.
scare them off.
Suddenly.
The thing is, that might be what they need to unite against us, which is the thing we don't want to happen, right?
hmm
Suddenly.
Either way, we're stood around, just around the corner from where they are.
Yeah.
Well, let's see where it goes and we can try to avoid it some
Maybe we just camp out down tunnel for a couple of days, see if they all end up civil warring each other out of existence.
more.
Mm.
Unless someone can just take out the chieftain with one single hit and then just be like,
Wait, is it the chieftain we want to take out, or the head of the warriors?
Both.
who's got the sword? The chieftain.
Chieftain.
Yeah.
Take him out. And they'll be like, they killed him. And then we'll end up with a squabble. We'll take
Oh,
the
this
sword
is-
and then
oh.
just disappear.
This is where Baker becomes their leader.
Oh god.
Baker's not here.
I know,
That we
but
know of.
So
Okay.
it's like that we know of. You just hear from the bottom of the pit.
yeah.
That was
Well,
handy,
I
'cause I
mean-
needed to make
Mm.
So while you're deciding what to do, we're going to go take a break. So please make full use of your facilities, tip your toilet cleaner, and remember to wash your hands. See you in a bit.
Tip your
Hello. You may remember me as Leigh Bridge, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Hunting Hawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow. Welcome back from the urination station. I hope that your bladder is as empty as Tim. So, well, you guys, you're standing in here
Should
next to a
we
pit.
get a
What
print?
are we doing?
We can run.
Or we could just watch this civil war happen.
For a wasting
It
time.
looks like it doesn't look like it's not going to happen straight. But it from what it looked at there, it looks like it wouldn't take much to push it over the edge, or it probably already has.
Should we just leave it and
I feel
walk
like
on
it's
by?
nothing to do with us. It doesn't concern us in any.
Make it a cool sword out of it.
No, he has
Yeah.
got a cool sword.
Cool, he's got a cool sword, but has he got a great axe?
No.
No, exactly.
No,
Great axe beats cool sword.
he hasn't got a flame tongue sword or whatever it is. He hasn't got a
it's
summer blade.
We've got it for
I'd be
Drow
fine.
Captain, that problem is it's Drow Made, which means that'll be good
Mm.
against
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, there's
and
sounds
only
in
good
the
against-
room, like getting louder. The shouts getting louder.
It's
Okay.
shall we like
Well,
imprison?
Chances are, if we go there now, we can just watch them kill each other.
Yeah, let's go back and have a look, see how things are progressing.
Yeah.
Or,
So we'll
you
go
know,
up to the top.
I'll
Get a grandstand
Yeah.
view.
I'll
Yeah.
get
We're
Dawes
back.
to come with us.
While we're going carrying on forward.
Going back for now, back to where Hercules and
Right.
Hercules are.
Okay.
I could
Okay.
let
So-
out a few little whispers just to make them. It's like
Do you speak
their heads might just explode.
Troglodyte?
No, they don't have to.
Well, is he
Yeah,
going to do
just
like
stand.
false
Oh,
and
okay.
reckon-
Oh, that kind of.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can do like shatter and stuff.
Right, so you guys going back up to the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you go up to the top, that's when you're looking at over the fight the champion, who is angry that he wants
Oh, yeah.
his sword.
It will measure me.
He sort of yells to his people, and they storm across the
5 gold on those guys.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
It's
Yeah,
not
please,
um, the stream.
Back on!
He creates popcorn, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll create
while,
some popcorn.
while the two that are up with the captive one are just hurling javelins at the other people.
Start playing
How
the
far
theme
away
for,
are we from the captive?
for Civil War.
There's supposed to be like a tables, ladders and chairs, no DQ,
Yeah.
count anywhere for the
This is an elimination chamber.
It's about 80 feet or something.
Okay, good to know. Oh my god.
We just had like down your feet over like, oh.
The champion crosses. Sorry. At that point, the champion has grabbed the captive now and is pulling her over the stream.
Oh,
Fight forever.
And he's like got like his claws to her throat, like
God.
shouting at the
All
chief.
the rivers gonna be better.
Do it.
classic damsel in
You
distress.
hear
move
sounds from caverns off to the side because this
Train
cavern
comes
does
back.
split off into different caverns.
I think this noise is going to attract a purple worm and they're all going to get eaten.
Maybe.
You see from behind where the chieftain was, one of the caverns there, there's some riding on giant lizards, some more.
Oh, that escalated.
Troglodytes.
So I'm gonna take on the motorcycle.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Royal Rumble.
And also.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's it.
WrestleMania soon, can't wait.
Some Legends music hits and we will.
All of a sudden,
About-
it's dun, 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 dun.
So it's going to
That King's music.
about 2 minutes later. The chieftain and the champion are fighting.
Oh, it's just look like kind of ritual one-on-one kind of
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah,
Oh,
And-
nice.
you know they're both taking hits and stuff like that. This fancy sword is flashing,
Yeah. Oh, fancy draw sword.
but it ends with the champion just caving in the head
Mm.
of the
The guy's
chieftain
got
with his
military might.
great
He's
sword.
gonna win.
Yeah. Military coup.
And
Guess he's the king now.
all those that were fighting for the chieftain just sort of like step back and just take a knee in front of.
Wow.
Mm.
Here is
That
your
happened.
winner and the new
How many are left?
There's still about 20-25 left.
That's what everyone comes in with the money in a bank briefcase. Oh, yeah,
No dare. Well,
So
that was some.
Well, give them a minute, see what happens. They might like
just
wander off.
disperse, yeah. Go back to their caves.
Yeah.
Find the prisoners have gone mid, start a search.
now they're all just sort of like
Oh.
chanting and
Yes. If we stack up the stones again to hide the tunnel. What they chanting? Not Leigh
You don't
Magoo.
understand. You don't understand.
Magoo.
And it's not like a you know ritual chant or anything like that. They're all just sort of like cheering and
Yeah.
you know all this.
Does it look like we've come across their camp?
Yeah, it definitely looks like this is where they live.
Oh, so they're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. So, I mean,
We could.
I guess we kind of need to be across the other side there.
Yeah.
How wide's this thing? This cavern? Like how far from one tunnel entrance to the other?
You're looking easily about 500 feet.
Okay, a long way.
What do we know about troglodytes? Whether they're sensitive to sunlight or
Oh,
anything?
stinky!
They smell really bad.
Apart from
Yeah, I'd
apart
like to
from
know
the
if they
smells.
have any weaknesses.
Okay, weaknesses. They have. No weakness. They have sunlight sensitivity.
Okay, sensitive to sunlight, like a lot of things
So I
down
could
here.
just
Yeah,
like-
it's been like, oh,
Excuse me, coming through.
Yeah,
Out the way.
It's a bit bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you've got a
it.
door now, haven't you?
Not prepared.
Ah.
Yeah, I thought we'd be fighting non-sunlight
right.
sensitive purple worms instead of
That's true.
sunlight
I
sensitive.
can do that.
Blockules can blast a whole person, a bunch of them though.
Either way, I think we've got to go through them to get
It's got
to the other
oh, no, it's
side.
got slight at the
If they're
moment.
all in like a big area, I could just
I mean, the longer that we leave it
Some
though as well,
crazy
the more time
lines.
they're going to have to like rest up after a big
Yeah.
battle. They're probably still somewhat fatigued.
So we just go for it then.
Yeah.
I've got nothing better planned to do today.
Okay, I'll light up the sword then.
It's the last charge of the light brigade.
Corvettes!
So you're all just rushing through.
We're going to rush or we're going to be like, excuse me.
We're going to have to.
I mean, you do see like caves off to the sides, both sides.
We could try and sneak back. Turn that light off, Tim. Try
Awesome.
and sneak
Right,
past
I
first.
won't light up the sword. Oh.
The beacons.
What about these guys though?
Yeah, we've got to get Hercules and
I mean,
Blockules through.
the
Yeah, but we
dwarves. We're gonna just send them off back that way, or
They're going to come to a dead end anyway, aren't they? And they're
Have
probably
we seen other tunnels
What do you mean?
for the dwarf? If the dwarves would follow back where we've been, have we passed other tunnels that they could go down to?
Oh, there's loads of other tunnels.
Yeah.
You don't know where they go.
So the dwarves can find their own way somewhere.
with what?
yeah.
When
Possibly.
you say that, they're like,
If you want to.
we'd rather fucking not.
Okay then. So we'll just.
When
sneak
we
out of
were
it.
10 strong, we got captured by fucking troglodytes. There's no 3 of us. And not being funny, but we're fucking exhausted.
Which way did the drow go? Did they run the way that we
They
came?
went
or
the way
they
we
went the
came.
other way? Oh, okay.
Well, I don't give a shit about them.
No, I thought
Yeah.
they went the other way. That means it must have. somewhere.
I'm all for going through them.
You mean like going through them or going through them?
They're both.
Column A, column B.
I mean,
We could sneak around the edge as far as we can. If they see us, then we go through them. If we sneak past, we sneak past.
I just think we're better if we maybe like trying to diplomacy our way past.
Okay.
If we go through them, then
Tell
we,
you what,
You've just
You
seen how
do the-
diplomacy works.
we could have 100 troglodytes running after us. If we say, look, we allowed you to claim victory, new chief, you good?
You do the words.
Okay,
If the words fail, me and Hayden do the swinging.
fine.
Do any of you speak
With weapons.
troglodyte?
Yes.
I'm
No.
hoping they speak common. Did any of them speak any common while you were in prison? This may be a very short negotiation then.
No, it's right.
I don't think they're going to sit around for me to
Negotiations
prepare a
with a lightsaber.
telepathic bomb.
It could be worse. It could be some political leaders we've got in our home worlds anyway. So
Yeah.
Troglodyte, Trump, about the same.
Donald Troglodyte. Troglodyte.
Funny
I
enough,
love
our
that.
American viewers has just got.
Okay,
Or down.
Yeah.
Depends
Either
where
way.
they're from.
both. Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go and
Swings
make
and
our presence known, shall we? So I
Yes.
feel that's an inevitable part of the steps. What's going to happen now?
Just ask
Okay.
for passage through.
Congratulate him on his victory.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was very well
Have
done.
we got any spare drow swords in any of the bags? Maybe we. Oh, here's a gift. Oh, exalted leader. This shitty sword that we don't need. It's
Oh, yeah,
totally
I've got
awesome.
a drow dagger, short sword, drow.
Yeah.
Got a couple of orc great axes.
Give him a great axe. Give him a sword. He seems to like shiny weapons.
Give him a gem.
Okay, I'll put away the Sunblade hilt just for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
What's the worst that could happen?
yeah. Well, yeah. We'll be like, here's some gifts for safe
Should we
passage for
take-
exalted
Should we
leader.
take these weapons and just walk with them like this?
So
Yeah, be
basically
like-
you're going
yeah.
to give him some sort of fruit basket of
Here's a
weapons.
gift for safe passage.
Yes.
Just
That
like
could
that.
work.
Okay. Give me the short sword.
It's just not
Take
going to
short sword
work.
and drow dagger. I'll hold that as well.
Okay.
Just hold it around.
Okay.
I'm like this.
Okay.
So this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
We like
Sure.
So you
clean up a
climb
bit,
down
make
the
them look
thing.
shiny.
Yeah.
Wait, have you got thaumaturgy?
Prestidigitation to make it look
You can
shiny.
make them like proper.
I can make the lights dim.
We can make them
Oh,
like, have
lights
some
go
sort
up.
of vibration to it.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Pick
We're
up his
going down
hands.
the
It's
spooky
more that you
scary.
can make the ground tremble. I don't know if you
Yeah, but it could be like.
No, that'll attract the purple.
As soon as he touches it, just make it seem like he's like the ground.
I
beneath
could
him.
do that.
Yeah, but you could be there for a very long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so who is leading this?
Me and Joe with swords in our hands. to
Yes,
fight.
it's my amazing idea for some reason.
Don't worry, Joe.
Okay.
I've got
It's
your
alright,
back.
Joe's got a plan.
So as you
Should talk this one
as
through.
you get closer, you pretty much
I've Blockules close behind me.
you
ready
get
for blocking.
past the stream
Okay.
before the notes because they are
They're very close to
on
the
that
side.
far
now.
wall.
Okay.
That's when the first like shouts go out,
Yes.
and it's
So
like
we'll
and
stop
they sort
at
of
that
like
point.
run towards you, javelins
Okay.
and claws at the ready, and they're just sort of like.
Oh.
They always be
Just like
parcel
jabbing spears.
God, they reek. Do any of you speak common?
There's
Hold your
water
weapons
here.
out.
Fucking use it.
Can I see like the chief amongst the, or the
The
new
new
chief?
Yeah, he's sort of at the back.
Okay. Okay, I'll kind of hold the weapon up and say, we have a gift
Weapons.
for you for safe passage.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because they don't know what you're saying.
Come on. Disadvantage.
Oh yes.
20.
Ooh.
It might actually work, guys.
What's I just say?
Oh God.
He just sort of like lumbers up to you, and he is a good couple of feet higher than you. And he just goes,
Wait, I don't know.
bastard.
I was going to.
Hold out the dagger as well.
You do what? Yes.
I use thaumaturgy to make it sort of vibrate a little.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Don't get too fancy.
7.
Yes, yes, yes!
Oh.
Shit.
Whoa!
Why?
And he just like instantly, the sword that you've just given him and his other sword just like.
We just walking along.
Point to the tunnel we're trying to get
Yeah.
to. Us there.
Persuasion check with disadvantage again.
Disadvantage, but.
Got my other talkie bard.
He's more than talky voice.
28.
20.
Wow. Why aren't you leading the negotiations?
They are watching you
Okay.
very closely.
Let's all go very slowly. Kind of hands up. Yeah, yes. Thank you.
Just
Thank
acting
you.
casual.
Sorry.
Very like, yeah, thank
New
you.
spell, I'm still getting used to it. Apologise.
Not that casual.
Okay. And make our way slowly towards the tunnel.
Okay.
Just block it, Leigh.
You get to the tunnel, and then they watch Blockules go by, and it's like
Yeah, that's
they all
right.
just sort of like follow you
Okay.
to the
But
tunnel
like
mouth.
broccoli, just like.
You manage to get to the tunnel.
Okay.
Carry on.
Yeah, so,
Keep
yeah,
going.
yeah.
So, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What were you trying to do, Tim?
Thought I could like make it appear magical by vibrating. I'm sorry, Joe.
He seemed happy enough with it, as it's just
I know.
don't get fancy.
Sorry.
Just,
Sorry. I just thought I'd try and help. You know? Just
all's well that ends well.
That's it. You're through the Troglodyte lair.
Nailed it, guys. You see, we encountered an indigenous species and didn't kill them all. I'd say that's a great success.
We did sort
just-
of just stand there and
We
watch
did-
this.
we did
the
however-
one slight murdering.
We killed one, freed some prisoners. That's objectively good. And then, you know,
That's a good
And
point.
then-
we
and
did.
That's the point. They're going to be
interfere.
pissed when they find that's empty.
Yeah.
Derek's not come back from his shift.
We
Well,
did
where
also
did we go?
arm them with even more powerful weapons than they had before.
Not
Well,
really.
What, a dagger and a short sword?
It's better than the like makeshift shit they had.
Well, okay.
Theirs was shiny.
They'll have some infighting and die, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't
So you
think.
guys-
I don't think two slightly better swords are going to suddenly turn them into a superpower in the Underdark.
So you
Well-
guys are
All right.
carrying on.
Yes.
It
The
comes time to
dwarves made it
rest.
through with us. I'm
Yes,
assuming.
the dwarves
Yeah.
made it through.
Oh, did they? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fuck, how did they not notice them?
We
Small
might-
little
yeah.
blinders.
They were just kind of keeping their heads down, I guess.
Yeah.
Hiding behind Blockules and Hookules.
Yeah.
Just hold
Because
on to the back
all
of
these
his leg.
surface folk look the same to troglodytes.
So you guys come down to rest
Yeah.
for the night.
I'll ask these dwarves their names.
I'll
Since
give.
they're travelling with us.
I will tell you.
Oh, I've got names.
How
I'll
many
give-
dwarves did I say?
Give
Have
them-
they got any weapons on?
No. Yeah.
I'll give one of them a short sword.
Hold on, they
They look at it and they're just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this.
would
Did I
would
say
you
3 or
prefer
4?
a battle
Four
axe?
dwarves.
That's 4 dwarves.
Yeah, 4 dwarves, sorry. There is the 2 male ones, Dawthorn Brightmantle
They're all going to die, doesn't matter, does it?
and
Sorry.
Traldak Zornbane.
They're cool names. They need to sign a contract there saying if they're going to be part of this group, they will be
What's the name?
happy that they can
Tordak.
be prepared to die.
Yeah.
Traldak Zornbane.
113
Zornbane.
of
Yeah.
treasure.
What's it called?
And the two female ones, Zulia Stone Whisper
Yep.
and Hargrit Hammerhone.
I'm not going to remember these names.
For a dwarf name, it's literally just like mineral weapon of some sort.
Yeah. Oh, like mineral action.
Weapon mineral or something.
Yeah, I'll give one of them a short sword that I'm carrying.
It's just
Sticking with the pointy end. That's all you got to know.
okay.
Also, sign this
Yeah.
waiver that you accept 1/13 of the Dragon Horde's treasure.
They're like, I don't really know how to use this, but they like
You know how to use a war pick.
they'd already picked
battle
up like
axe.
a bone. I don't know how to use it.
The short
Battle
sword's
axe.
better than the bone.
I can hit them with this.
The short sword will
You're-
do more damage.
You're miners, right?
I mean,
So
Graham.
No, they're
So-
all adults.
we're not warriors.
yes, but if you're mine, then you can use a pick. So a war pick, same principle.
I
just
don't
hit
think
it into-
walls tend to dodge around and try and stab you back.
Even so, it's
right?
still swing it and put the pointy bit into the person trying to kill you.
I'll take your short sword.
Yeah.
So I'll just give them that.
Also, signing the contract means you do have now a share in the Crisps company.
Yeah. Also, you are not aversion to
Oh,
incineration,
you're not a virgin.
disintegration.
What?
Just
Any kind of spell coming from Beholder Eye.
How are you with demon lords? Good to know. Carry on. Welcome to the Hunting Hawks.
We're just common folk.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
anymore. You're with
I
us
don't
now.
want to be an adventurer. I've got no intention of being an adventurer.
Kind of too late at the minute.
yeah, we are kind of on an adventure.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're adventurous by default.
Is there
currently.
any chance that you could stop us by Mithril Hall? And
Yeah,
It
sure.
depends if it's on
Close.
the way.
If it's on the way.
Do they have a teleportation circle that you happen to know the rune sequence to? Because I can get you there in a jiffy if they do.
Also, we haven't been there yet, so.
no.
No. I mean, I can get you
Look,
get you
if-
to Waterdeep or
We
Neverwinter.
can get to Waterdeep and that will.
But not until we've accomplished our current task.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'll make what we're doing at the
the
moment
downside.
pointless.
If you can bear with us.
How long is that going to take?
Not long.
Know of any purple worm nests?
I try to avoid purple worms.
So you must know where they are to avoid them.
No.
Okay.
Seen any
We
beholders?
don't have many purple worms around Mithril Hall.
Okay, so how far away is Mithril Hall from here?
I don't know.
I'll pull out our map.
Okay, well we don't know either, so there's not a lot of chance of us getting
Yes.
to Mithril
Mithril
Hall.
Hall is
Oh.
up here.
Okay, very long way away.
And that forest there is pretty much where the Worm Landings is.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
so not far,
No, not far.
but also
If
like
you can get us
a couple of
to
months.
any of the surface cities, we can find our way out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
Just have you got the player's handbook?
The Lurkwood is the worm life.
Because
One
I'm
of them
feeling.
these things that's just going to collapse into a big sinkhole.
Dancing on the sea.
Shit. I have the All-Father.
Teleportation circle. You don't have to go.
Oh shit.
It just opens a portal.
That's right, I don't. Alright then, well guess we'll camp down, we'll get a long way from these troglodyte places.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've already like been walking for a few
Okay.
days.
Well yeah, when we
Yeah, it's like
rest
a
up.
tree stride. You just open up a portal and people go through it. It's only
Oh,
open
right.
for 6 seconds.
I'll do that then, I'll send them away.
I'll turn my short sword back.
I'm gonna
Please.
invoice them for this. This is costing me like 50 gold pieces worth of rare chalk. And I've only got 100 gold pieces worth, so
So we're going to do this twice.
yeah. I only,
Are they really worth it?
I mean, what's the cost of lives? Just you know,
50
think of
gold's
this
worth of
as-
chalk.
Think
think of this as coming out of
apparently.
this is our marketing budget. We're expanding into the myths.
Send them to Waterdeep, tell them to go to Hawks.
Hunting Hawk.
And
Yeah.
better fucking buy a couple of bags of crisps on the
Okay. So yeah,
And
I
some
mean,
shares.
if you want us to go to your pub, we'll go.
it's fine. Fine. Just yeah.
If
Where,
you go-
whereabouts is it?
spread
Outside
the
of
word.
Waterdeep.
Outside of Waterdeep.
Just outside of
just,
Waterdeep.
We're happy to.
Just spread the word that it's there and it's amazing.
And if you go, make sure you buy at
I
least
mean-
50 golds.
I mean, we have ale
Not,
there.
not to be funny, but I mean, obviously we're going to be a bit biased because you did kind of save our lives, but
We've got ale
we
there.
kind of want to experience it now. You've talked it up.
Yeah. Well,
So if you're going to take us to Waterdeep,
sure. If Waterdeep's where you want to go, then
Send
how
them
long's
to-
that going to take? We got.
Send them to Waterdeep.
I got tea at 7.
I'm working up a bit of a thirst.
So how many months are we going to be on the road, and is there any way that we could get to the surface as soon as possible? Because I don't want to be
What,
down
like-
here.
2 weeks to Neverwinter, and then you can go.
Can't you send them straight to Waterdeep when you got?
Pretty sure if
Yeah.
you go to Waterdeep, they'll be able to get
I'll,
some way of getting transport
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, if you go to Waterdeep, you got
well,
money.
yeah. Well, we'll sort it all out. in the morning.
I mean, I've got money back in Metro Hot. They took all my possessions.
Okay. You know, send a
Maybe we should
Okay,
also
banks
become
here.
some form of banking. Some sort of loan shark. Look, we'll give you a
Yeah.
small loan, but we're going to be massive interest.
I don't want any sharks.
How far would 5 platinum get 'em? That's 50 gold, right?
yeah.
I'll probably get on to like setting up for like 10 years.
That would set them
Yeah,
up for a
that's a
rival
lot
shop
of
of a
Yeah,
rival
assuming they're
shop.
working as miners, that's like several months' wages almost.
5 platinum. We'd probably be able to retire on that. Well,
yeah.
I say that dwarves are long life.
2 platinum? That'd be enough to get them
That'll get
from Waterdeep to Micro Hall.
2
Yeah.
platinum. That'll get us. That'll get us a few years of.
Enough
A couple of years maybe.
enough to get a few drinks in at the
Or
hunting
one fucking bender.
ground. Well,
Just got a pub crawl.
It's
from-
20 gold, isn't it? So they've got to like get. They're obviously going to want like feeding. They've got to spend a lot in the hunting
Yeah,
hall.
Well, they
I'll
usually
get some
get
new
like
clothes.
what is it like 1 or 2 copper a day. That's
Oh.
it's like
that's
Oh.
their wages.
untrained labour's like a silver piece a day. So like 10 days is a gold.
It's a
Is
good
it? I thought it
employment.
was-
You-
Is it silver?
I thought it was like silver for
Oh, yeah, no,
untrained
yeah,
and
it is
gold
silver.
for trained.
So
Tell you what,
so 1 platinum
Like
would be
that's 10 gold. So
100 days work.
100 days work. So
What's a third of a year?
Yeah.
here's a platinum.
Ching.
Go
it's
to the
25 days because there's 4 of them.
go to the hunting hawk in Waterdeep.
Eh?
Speak to the manager there. Their name is Peren. They will give you food, water and drink, possible lodgings for the day. Make
for,
your
for a platinum.
You'll get some change.
you'll get
You
change.
get change
Yeah.
of that.
They'll
should
sort
be
you
enough
out,
then.
don't
And you
worry.
can use the rest to try and find a way to get from there back to
Get yourself some
new threads.
new threads. Feed yourself up.
We do
Make
have,
your way home.
We do have a gift shop next door.
Yeah.
Or something.
Buy some.
Whereabouts in Waterdeep are we going to appear?
Don't worry, I'll let the black slaff know ahead of
Oh, yeah.
time that you're coming.
About that.
Not just going to apparate some random dwarves into our home.
Half naked, covered in crap.
We're sending you a gift. Half naked dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's very nice.
I did a good thing.
Well done.
Just let me
I'm learning.
have a bit of a
Yeah,
rest
please.
first. Prepare this spell. Otherwise, no one's going anywhere.
Alright, well, if it's alright with you, can we sleep while you having your rest as well?
Go for it.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Good.
fine.
And because they look
Knackered.
exhausted. They look about 4 levels of exhaustion exhausted.
Fuck.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Well,
So-
that should give them a couple of nights in
I've got us all
hunting
tucking
hall.
out. Yep.
Add into our profits.
I mean, to be honest, if I'd been captured by troglodytes, I would be very much wanting a party.
It's not really adding to your profits.
All
because
you've
you
done
gave
is
them
just
the money to spend.
transfer
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they'll be spreading the word on their journey.
That's not-
Yeah.
Essentially,
Think of it
you've
as-
given them a voucher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've given them a. Yeah. I've given them.
Yeah, could you not have just like written like a note saying like
Paren,
to
give
Paren?
these food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunting Hawk's
Yeah.
gift card.
You've essentially given them
100
about
hunting bugs.
you've given them a voucher
Basically worth shit, but
that they can get change from. So you would have lost money.
Yeah.
It's lost profit.
No, I've lost money.
Lost profits.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah, I've lost money.
That 1,000 hunting bucks, which comes out to like $2.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
worth shit.
No cash value.
Alright, we'll go to bed. I'll cast sending, tell Bren that there'll, in the next couple of days, be some very malnourished looking dwarves coming in. Look after them, please.
Of course, I will make sure that they don't leave here hungry.
I'll cast.
I will give them lodging for the night, or however many nights they require.
At least a platinum's worth.
Yeah. Just mark up the
And
price.
Mash it.
where is it they're heading?
Mithril Hall.
Yeah, I'll cast again and be like, yeah, they're heading back to Mithril Hall. Make sure they have lots of flyers for their journey.
Well,
Spread the word
that
out.
sounds like an excellent first mission for our first set of recruits.
Nailed it.
Awesome. Escort quest.
Yep.
And then I'll cast sending again to Blackstaff. Yeah, so I've rescued some prisoners in the Underdark. Require your teleportation circle for exfiltration if possible.
Please
Point
don't
them in
get
the
wrong.
direction of hunting hawks.
Of course,
Apologies for the
I'm
inconvenience.
currently working on your teleportation circle in your inn.
That'd be welcome.
I'm still a few months off completing
Go
it.
straight home.
Yeah,
Nice.
get some Christmas.
One day before it's completed, Joe Dark.
She's already like bothered by us sending people back. So if she foresaw this
Does it
will
count?
happen.
Does it count as a word on sending if you just get a sigh?
Okay.
Please send it back to the right one. I don't go back to Visman's Tower because he's going to appear in this Underdark dungeon and be like, they lied to us.
He's like, oh, good, we'll experiment subjects.
Put in a 4 instead of a 5.
Down the wrong rune circle.
No, it's like when you go out for a night and when you're a girl and you give them the wrong number,
Oh, no.
just so they can't cancel it. It's like, I've teleported into this box.
There's a big thing that says friend zone.
When you're doing that, so could you just like substitute some random and try and just dial up a random teleportation circle, just see where you appear?
Yes,
like
but there
the
are
sun.
yeah,
Yeah,
but there are
no.
countless possibilities as to where that could actually lead up.
Yeah, and also it costs like 50 gold piece a pop, so that seems like a huge
It's like
price.
the,
Can't just keep trying
the,
it over and over
the
again.
runes are, from what I can gather, it's not like an alphabet of runes. It's just like, this is the symbol, and when a teleportation circle is created, this is another symbol that's never been used before. So it'd be like, you know, someone who's never seen any shapes trying to draw a hexagon. Just like,
Randomly
know.
put one in and it's like,
But,
see where it goes.
right, if I scribbled on a piece of paper a random sign, and then you trying to guess that sign, that's what it'd be like.
You end up in the Cobalt Soul.
So 9 times, well,
Could be worse.
99 times out of 100, it's just gonna fail spell.
Teleportation circles have been recognised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please contact your nearest AT&T.
And the next time you do it, you're like, where am I? Oh, welcome to Nessus. Like, oh, fuck.
So
Yeah. Well, if we have a
Rest.
long rest,
Sending the dwarfs to the plane
Yeah.
of Waterdeep.
get out my magical
the
chalk
plane of water.
Yep.
Plane of water.
Plane of Waterdeep.
and spend a minute just writing out the circle, being very careful not to get it wrong.
Make sure they've got their spending money.
But
And I'll be like, yeah,
Thanks, Dad.
the autocorrect one.
Don't spend it all at once.
yeah, you'll appear in the tower in Waterdeep, someone will direct you to the hunting hawks, I'll man there, I'll sort you out.
Okay.
Rest.
Godspeed.
Eat, drink, be merry.
Thank you for your,
They'll
thank you for
escort.
your help.
Someone will escort you to your home.
That's fine.
Oh,
Otherwise, we
thank
would have
you.
been worried about you all being eaten by a purple worm or something.
we were worried about that as well, to be honest with you.
Well, worry no more.
I
Finish
hope
circling
that
them.
you guys don't get eaten as well.
Thanks. Bye.
That's what we're going to do. Now, some of the circle. In you go. Go, go, go.
I jump in as well. No.
They're all gone.
Okay. Well,
This one of worm
Job
just
done.
comes out from the side, goes through the
I've
tunnel.
received 4 dwarf people. They don't look very well. I will have my assistant order them a carriage to Hunting Hawk. So,
That was quick.
Now reply
Maybe we
saying
should make our own
many thanks for your kindness and
Like,
generosity. Hopefully
carriage.
we won't have to bother you too much in the
Service.
future.
Service, some sort of Uber.
Something to look
Right.
work at when we get back.
Alright, 4 dwarves rescued. Job done, guys. Let's go home.
Do we get an achievement or
By
some sort of
home, I
pop-up
mean-
thing that says rescue four?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Let's find this goddamn egg.
Right.
I'm sick of these
Onwards.
goddamn eggs
Yeah.
and these goddamn.
Everything just looks the same here. Just these 20-foot circular tubes. Can't take it anymore. Just want a square wall. Just a square.
Just want
Corridor.
Edges. Just want edges.
Yes. I want a floor that's flat,
I want a 90
not
degree
slightly
angle
sloped.
so I can sit in it and cry.
Yeah.
We find a dungeon. Just like
I'm gonna live
God,
in it.
there's walls.
Yeah. Ugh.
So you guys are walking on
Yeah.
for the rest of
Trudging
the
along.
day.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do anything that day, you go down to rest.
You know what? I'm kind of glad that Adam didn't encounter those troglodytes. I feel that
He would
Would have
become
been-
their king.
a more of
Or
an
make it worse.
unsuccessful
Massacre.
venture.
Yeah. Said the wrong thing to the wrong person, that somehow they would understand what it means. It'd be some sort of insult to one of their mothers, and then it would have been.
Yeah.
Just a bloodbath and
Yeah.
dead dwarves, bad feelings all round. So good job, guys.
Thanks.
So
We always knew who the weakest link was.
It's a good thing you didn't watch these. Adam, you suck.
I
so
met Draxus, but okay.
you guys are walking along for a bit, and you stop, have a bit of lunch.
What's for lunch, Tim?
Whatever your heart desires.
Tasteless
But-
gruel form.
Your cold, dead heart.
As you guys are carrying on after having a bite to eat, the remnants of a rockfall have opened up a small vaulted cavern along the passageway.
Oh, that looks different.
Apart from the occasional glowing insects scuttling along the wall, the cavern is dark. Suddenly a loud voice booms out all around you in Undercommon, which none of you understand.
I speak basic Undercommon.
You do, don't you? So
Yeah.
you would understand this. Turn back! Oh, sorry. Turn back, or suffer a death so horrible you cannot imagine. You have been warned.
Sorry, but that is the
Oh,
most.
we're clearly going the right way.
This
Enemies
is
that
the most
way.
Yeah.
least threatening voice I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Does your mother know you're
That
out?
was, that was something doesn't want us to go in there, but I'm inclined to ignore that voice because it sounded
No,
like a
this is pretty
Does-
much like ahead of you.
yeah.
So it's-
Does do the walls of this cabin also look more square as opposed to round?
it looks like general cabin.
Yes, a joke. There's been
Yeah,
the walls are
it's,
better.
it's not a round tunnel, so I'm not going in there.
Is it dark in there? I'll take it it's dark in there.
Well, you guys wouldn't understand what it said anyway. So
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
guessing.
kind of
Right.
relay is
It is, yeah.
It was
So it's
basically
dark
saying
except
to
for like the glowing insects.
get out or suffer a terrible fate,
I
etc.
can light the sword up and.
General warning.
Or do you want to use your glasses?
I'd choose both.
Okay.
That double it?
What sort of things speak Undercommon? What sort of creatures are we?
Durga.
With the voice, did it sound like a large booming voice, or was it like a small voice echoing?
It
through the tunnel?
sound. In fact, it would have sounded like more gruff and dark.
Oh.
And,
Well,
Like,
I retract my
"Ah."
statement about it.
Okay.
Plus.
Enemies that way.
Durgar,
Clearly going in the
elf,
right direction.
deep gnome.
it sounded.
The list goes
it
on.
sounded
Alcoholic.
non-human. It sounded like monstrous.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, there's a huge list of things that speak Undercommon.
Bad guy that way.
Awakened
find out.
basilisk. Who knows? We've seen all
Beholders?
kinds of crazy shit down
Would
here.
the beholders speak Undercommon?
I don't think beholders
But
tend to warn people away. They
That's-
normally just start blasting.
Yeah, they kind of.
So I just started blasting.
Danny DeVito when he's a beholder.
Oh.
Yeah, they kind of
I
just
just
like.
imagine a beholder there with like the glasses, but
Just
the
single
ice,
line.
instead of eye stalks all around, it's like eye stalks there, but then shaved down the middle.
Like he's just got like eye stalks on either side of his head. Oh, amazing.
Fold-
Getting real weak.
Lee's writing this down.
folded over
Beholder,
and stuff,
but
yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Well, we've clearly got to go that way.
Yeah.
Let's
Haven't
go.
You know what a glutton for punishment we
Yeah.
are.
You have been warned.
We're coming in. Hope you're decent.
Retreat now while you still can.
Have they said why?
Yeah, it's
Well-
I'll be like, why? What's in it for us?
Your lives. Go now.
They're
Do
hiding.
you speak common?
I'm
No.
in the comments say, do you speak the surface tongue?
And it switches to common at this point. Like,
Yes.
Okay.
Go. Leave now.
No.
I don't want to.
What are you hiding?
Then you will face a terrible death.
Wait,
Hold on.
no, wait.
Underdark inspectors.
No, let's do this the other way. It's like, and do the same way. So we'll shout back and say, no, you leave. We're coming for your life. You need to
No,
run.
let's not start off.
There's
with
more of
threats.
us than you. We're on our way.
Are you worse than Demogorgon or any other demon lord?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I am no powerful demon.
Well, you might be able to help us. We're coming in.
I will eat the flesh off your bones,
Oh god, we need some of your blood.
and I will what?
Come on, guys. Let's get him.
Please don't.
Marco. Oh, they won't know that.
Come on. Yeah.
Fine,
Yeah,
whatever.
we need
Let's go
to.
find
Let's
it.
see what this
Let's go and
nonsense
get
is
some
all
demon
about.
blood.
Guy that's pretending to put a voice on says what?
This is no pretense. I am an all-powerful rock monster.
Rock monster. Really?
I've got a
Do you
gem
smell-
of summoning earth
Do you
elementals.
smell what I'm cooking?
You're not cooking.
Prove it.
I can see you with my many eyes. I'm a beholder.
Oh, beholder now.
Oh, good. We need your
Demon,
eye.
demon beholder. Demon
Yeah,
beholder.
we're actually hunting a beholder right now. We need to take its central eye, so...
I
Thanks for letting us know.
have
We're
many.
coming in.
No, I have no central eye. I am in fact not a beholder.
But you're
I am
A demon?
a demon.
Yeah, we need your
What
blood.
type of demon? Are you Glabrazoo?
You demon lord?
I'm
Or Gristro?
no. I'm a dark god. I am a dark god of the demons.
That's close enough.
Can we just be
Yeah,
like
that
following
would
the
do.
voice by now,
Yeah.
though? Just
Yeah.
try and
Yeah.
get closer to it.
the voice is coming from all around.
Okay.
So it's hard to pinpoint. I will say, if you've all stepped in now, I want you to
Yeah.
make a perception check.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, 10.
6.
Woo, 23.
So you two notice from behind a small rock, just like a little figure, just like, very Wizard of Oz, don't look behind the curtain.
Just come around and be like,
Just like there, just like. I want you to make an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana. 21.
21. It finally clicks to you. It's like, this is just a minor illusion cantrip
Okay.
that's just being used over and over.
what? How big is? Oh, so it's hiding behind a rock.
They're hiding behind a rock. You just see just like brief movement.
And like, oh no, I wonder where he could be. And just walk over to where he is and like pick him up.
When you do this,
How you
it is a young female drow. Maybe about 14.
What are
Or
you?
the equivalent.
What?
Tim, put it down. We don't want any of this fucking.
What?
It's like, no, I'm not a demon,
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
Also,
We
you're not a
figured
beholder.
that. You're not a beholder either.
Yeah.
But we still need your eye.
Why?
Not really.
Okay.
What are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here?
I asked
We
the
told
question
you.
first.
Yeah, hunting for beholder, central eye, demon bits. Wizard stuff.
Cool. I'm just out for a walk.
On your own,
In the worm writhings.
in the worm ridings.
Yeah.
How old are you?
14.
If you ran away from
Don't get any
home,
idea.
Yeah, have you? Can I insight
Do your
check?
parents know
Make
you're
an
here?
insight check.
Everything is a lie.
I will assist because I'm with you.
You can't insist. I wouldn't say you'd be able to insist
Or
on
can I
it.
just have my own then?
Yeah, you can have your own.
21.
16, so you win anyway.
Very guarded, scared. Not necessarily lying, just not being very open.
You're lost, aren't you?
What if I am? Was it you? I'm a drow. I live in the Underdark. I know this place. I could be your guide. You want me to be your guide? I can stick with you and be your guide.
Okay, do you know where any purple worm nests are?
Yeah, I know all of them. All
Insight
of them.
check.
Insight
That's-
check.
Yeah, insight check.
I'm going to assume that's a lie. Just
Yep.
That's just straight up.
What do
24. She's lying.
Yeah, straight up lying.
That was a lie. I've detected your lie with my wizardly powers.
Okay, but I know how to find them because I am a purple worm hunter.
You're not though, are you?
How many
Yep,
purple worms
yeah.
have you killed?
I mean, I haven't killed any myself. It's more I go for the eggs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And where do
Or
you
rather,
find it?
my mother does.
Who's your mum? What's your mother's name?
Who is your mum?
Why do you want to know my mother's name?
We might know her.
It doesn't matter. She's dead.
How do you know?
Well, I can
Well,
still talk
because-
to her if you can give me her remains.
I don't know where her remains are.
Oh
we
well.
were
Okay.
we were hunting for a purple worm nest ourselves to grab the eggs. As you know,
what did you
What
need
was
the
the
egg for?
Mum didn't get captured by troglodytes, did she? Because we
No,
just
we were
rescued a
attacked
couple
by-
of
purple worm. There was a rock fall and they all died, and I managed to get away.
How
So-
long ago was this?
Checks the notes.
This was
1d6
A
days
time.
ago.
We're talking
Still-
days, weeks,
this was
months, years.
this was a few days ago.
Okay.
Still going
I haven't
to
long-
insight check this whole story.
Go for it.
You'll be a superhero soon.
7.
Hard to read. So
So, and you've been surviving down here on what?
I mean, I've got some rations.
That's gonna run out fairly soon.
I kind of know that. That's why I'm trying to get out of the worm writhings.
So why did you try to scare us off?
Because I don't know who the fuck you are.
That's a fair point.
That's a fair point. But we could have helped you.
Yeah, and you could have just as easily killed me.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
This isn't
Well,
like the
that's a fair
surface where everyone's nice and helps each other. This is
Yeah.
the Underdark where everyone's nasty and hurts each other.
I keep forgetting that.
I mean, I've never been to the surface, but you know.
You should, it's nice. Apart from the whole
This is
sunlight
this
thing,
is kind of my
which
first
is.
time
Yeah.
outside of Menza
Yeah,
Brands
It's
as well.
very pale.
Oh, you know,
and-
Menza
Menza
Branson. We're possibly heading there at some point
Yeah.
in the future.
What do you mean?
You don't exactly fit in.
No.
No. We have
Alright.
we have business
But
there.
with a guide.
You got
perhaps
business
we
there.
could.
You buying slaves?
Yes, we work for House Misery.
Make a. Oh, Tim, make a persuasion check on that one. Straight roll.
23.
Oh, thank God. Oh, good. Yeah. No, our house is allied with them, so you know we're
Oh, good. Sorry, I didn't catch what house you were.
Hallen. House Hallen.
Hallen.
Yeah. Well, you know we're sort of like. We're a minor house, but you know
I see.
House Misery are.
And you're a miner in a minor house.
Mm.
What's
I
your
don't
name,
mind.
child?
My name is Hannah.
Hannah
Han-
Allen.
Hannah
Ha-
Hall.
Hallen. Hannah Hallen.
Hannne. HALLEN.
Hannah Allen.
Yes. This was my, first time on an egg hunt.
How far off
Mm.
the nearest nest do you think?
I don't know. We must have been getting close because there were a few. Well, the purple worms were more frequent.
Okay.
I haven't travelled that far. I don't know the way like my mother does.
Is this some kind of like initiation for you?
No, I was just
starting
on
the
a. I was just on a
Been trained up
my first.
apprenticeship.
Okay, I was
Just on-
just asking.
So
We can help you find purple worm egg. We can get you back to a safe spot where you can get to
Mm.
Manzo Branson if you like.
you said you were going to Mensa Branson, can we not? Just
Yeah,
go there?
eventually we have
Yeah,
a
we-
few more jobs.
Am I right to stick with you guys? Not being funny, but I don't really want to go around the Underdark on my own.
I understand.
That's sensible.
Would- Sending her to the wizard's shaft. I think because he's not really a fan of you drow, is he?
Well,
No,
he's
well,
not a
we've
fan
got
of
to
some
go-
of the other drow.
We have to go back there that way anyway, don't we?
There's a shoot on my house.
Well, actually, no,
What would
because
it be?
that teleportation circle isn't in his tower, is it? It's
It's just
outside.
outside the tower.
So you could send her there.
I think you
Then
probably
'cause
know if
that's-
someone was appearing in his teleportation circle.
Where are you sending me? Who is this
Oh.
wizard? Why am I?
The what's it called? The Tower of Doom.
Vengeance.
Vengeance. Tower of Vengeance, owned by a drow mage named Viserin Devere.
Cool. Doesn't sound like somewhere I want to go.
No,
Tower
fair
of
enough then.
Vengeance.
Plus, if you go,
Well,
we
no.
then can't go anywhere ourselves because that would be all your
No,
job.
I was
Yeah.
thinking once we got the egg, we head back there.
Yeah, we have to go back. We've
And
got
I
a few
can
jobs
maybe
to
bottom some more chalk off him, so I can go back to Waterdeep and
do
buy
before we
a whole load.
go to Menzo Brandon
Yeah,
anyway.
The egg thing.
Yes.
Yep, we require a purple worm egg
Okay.
for wizardly purposes.
Unhatched.
I mean, cool.
Yeah. Tell us
Uh,
more of purple worm eggs.
I mean, like I say, this is my first time, so.
What do you know of purple worm eggs?
All I know is that they go for a good price. Usually to his type.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are currently the
whereabouts
most experienced
are they
purple worm
sold?
hunter, so
I don't know. My mother gets them, hands them off, and then they get sold. They're usually, like a very sought after item by wizardly folk. So it's not like we take them to market or anything like that.
Okay.
They're just
Just thinking we'd been faffing around here, we
Yeah,
could have
just
just like
gone to the
No.
hopped over to what's
no.
that
It's
trade
more.
city called?
It's more people will come to us and we'll go
Okay.
and find them one.
Well, congratulations, you have your first customers.
We're technically second.
Wow.
We were already on a hunt.
Beautiful.
I don't know. I don't.
Well, we
That's
are.
that's. Even
your
my mother wouldn't
first
know. We were
customers.
just sent out to pick up an egg.
Okay.
you
That'd be dealings for our house matron.
had some very impressive magic there. What else can you do?
I mean, can make you a bit colder.
It's like standard drow high magic.
Mm.
Was it like dancing lights and invisibility and something? I can't
I
remember.
mean, I mean,
Levitate.
I think that's one.
yeah, it has the standard drow ones, and then also cast shield and mage armor and
Okay.
ray of
A bit
frost
wizardry.
and minor illusion. That's it.
Okay. Right. Well,
Good
which
for you.
direction did you come from?
She points to like one of the cave entrances.
Right. Okay. And there was a purple worm that way.
There was. I mean, if we keep going that way, we'll find where my mother was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's going to be closer to or further away from the.
We've
nest.
got no idea around here,
I'm
to be
gonna,
honest.
I'm gonna take these guys aside. It's like maybe if we find the remains, I can ask a mother where to.
Maybe not in front
idea.
of her.
No, obviously
I've got
not.
a better idea. We find
So,
remains. Just bring them
Hey
back to
Hannah, want to
life.
see a cool trick?
If it's been less than 10 days.
Yeah, if you want to spend 500 gold on some rando drow,
That's
go
if they're,
for
that's
it.
if they're whole.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I got 4 dwarves saved for 50 gold. Yeah, if that's the rate you want to go at, go for it.
300 gold diamond drow.
If you retrace your steps,
If they're whole and it could be, if you think it could be useful to us to actually have an experienced purple worm egg hunter,
Yeah, but if we
being
retrace
very
the
thankful
steps
to us.
to begin anyway, because obviously the mother know more, so she was
Yeah,
obviously
she might
heading
have-
in
might have a
somewhat of the
map
right
or a
direction. So
journal or something that
wherever
says
they
how to find
were,
the
it's got
worms.
to be a lot closer than what we.
Occasionally, like looking back at
We can, at least let her put their parents' remains to rest.
yeah.
Might be a good deed.
I'm guessing if it's been a purple worm thing, they've either been devoured or torn to shreds. Though,
let's-
so.
Yeah, but they said it was a
Cross that
rock
bridge
fall
when
though
we
as
come.
well, would it? So they probably just
Yeah.
got crushed by rocks.
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
Right. So yeah,
Not to be.
had a
2, 3, break.
Not to be.
Well,
I don't want to sound rude or anything, but do any of you have anything to eat or drink?
Yeah, sure. We can
You
sort
get
you that out.
yeah.
Thank you.
stale water and mashed potatoes.
That's great. I've just been surviving on what few rations I've got left.
Don't worry. How does she look? Does she look like?
She looks like a 14-year-old girl that's been trapped in the Underdark for.
No, what in terms of her rations? What she got left? Does she look like? She's like.
It looks like she's got maybe a day left. on her.
Alright. Okay, yeah, we can sort you out.
No worries.
And where are we in terms of travel for the day?
About just past midday.
Okay. Well,
So
we'll
we've
carry
got a
on
few-
towards cave and that.
Yeah, if you can hang with us, and we'll normally sort our meals
Okay.
at the end of the day, and
Yeah,
We'll sort
look
something
after
out.
you.
Okay. Thank you.
don't worry about it. This way. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's where I came from.
Let's go.
So you
Alright.
carry on
Yeah.
walking. It comes time to bed down for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll cast create food and drink. Just whatever people are wanting.
And
I'll,
she just
Peter Pan this
she
shit.
just
Yeah.
wolfs it.
Yeah.
What she can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really likes that tasteless gruel.
Yeah.
Any flavour in particular you want that to be?
Could you make it spider egg?
I'd spider
Sure.
egg, but also know what that tastes like. So
Try chicken.
It's like KFC
Yeah,
flavour.
just like
Spider egg on
takes it. It's like
Oh,
oh,
good-
that's like
good
that's
flavours.
case of spider egg, that's chicken, that's pepperoni.
chicken. Like tastes just like spider.
Yeah.
That's got the 11
It's,
secret herbs and
beef.
spices.
Most of those do like a mixed grill. Just a bit of everything.
just like
Flavours.
All tastes like spider egg.
An ancient deity from our land known as Colonel Sanders.
So you guys rest up for the night.
Yep.
Colonel
Yeah.
Woodlawn.
Anything you want to be getting done over this period, or just chilling out, max and relaxing, all cool?
Yeah.
There's not a lot we can do, to be
Just the
honest.
usual.
No, just casting it.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone's
Keep
got
it.
water breathing.
Yeah. Keep it.
One
Keep
day we'll need it, and you'll be so thankful we can all breathe water.
You realise that Alan and Drax is probably right now just probably like do
Like,
like
"Whoa!"
water like this.
That's fine.
Dead.
And then I'll mentally command Blockleys to keep a close eye on Hannah in case she starts trying to stab us in our sleep or something.
Steal stuff.
Okay, she's pretty much just like knees up to her chest, just still not fully trusting of you guys. Just
No. Which is sensible because
Yeah.
we're a bunch of bastards.
And on that note, that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Another week, another work.
Thank you for coming and watching this wonderful program that I like to call Home. Please make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and all of the things that we're peer pressured into. And when you go out there, remember to be careful and love each other. Goodbye. Hello. You may remember me as Leigh Bridge, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Hunting Hawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow.